Libra, tell me, have you ever felt the strange pull of life's mysteries? Have you ever wondered why certain animals seem to appear in your path again and again? Why a bird perches at your window, staring at you as though it knows your secrets? Why a black cat crosses your steps in silence, its golden eyes glimmering with hidden meaning? Why a butterfly lands gently on your shoulder as if it has been sent only for you? These are not coincidences, Libra. These are whispers. These are messages. The universe speaks in many languages, sometimes in the turning of the seasons, sometimes in the quiet of your own heart, and sometimes in the silent gaze of an animal that crosses your path. They are not here by chance. They are not here without purpose. They are vessels of meaning, carrying truths you may not yet see. Animals are not just creatures of the earth. They are living mirrors of the soul. Each one reflects back to you a part of your journey. Your fears, your hopes, your battles, your healing. They appear as guides when you feel lost. They show up as protectors when danger hides nearby. And sometimes, Libra, they appear as warnings, telling you that the road ahead must be walked carefully. Tonight, I will take you on a journey through 7 of these sacred messengers, 7 animals that are deeply connected to your spirit. 7 signs that the universe places before you so that you will not walk blind. Some of these creatures come with comfort, their presence wrapping around you like a blanket of reassurance. Some arrive with caution, their sudden appearance stirring your spirit and asking you to pause, to reflect, to listen. But all of them, Libra, all of them are meant to awaken you. Because you are not walking through life unseen. You are being guided, you are being watched over. And yes, you are being warned. Before we begin, I want you to open your heart to this message. Type in the comments right now, "I am ready for the signs." These simple words are not just a phrase, they are an invitation. They are a way of telling the universe that your spirit is listening, that your eyes are open, that you are prepared to receive what is already meant for you. And stay with me until the very end, because the 7th animal, Libra, carries something extraordinary. Its message is not small. It is not ordinary. It is the kind of truth that can change the way you see your life, the way you see the people around you, and even the way you see yourself. So take a deep breath, still your heart, and prepare yourself for what comes next. The animals are waiting, their voices are rising, their warnings are clear. The owl. The shadow speaks. The owl is the keeper of secrets. It does not reveal itself to everyone. It appears in silence, often in the moments when the world is still, when you are most aware of your own thoughts. And when it crosses your path, in a dream, in a symbol, or even before your eyes, it does not arrive by chance. It arrives to deliver a message, Libra, a message about hidden truths. For you, Libra, balance is everything. You search for harmony, for honesty, for fairness. You want to believe that what you see is what it is. But the owl comes to remind you that life does not always show its true face. It whispers softly, "Not all is as it seems." The owl teaches that in your world there may be someone wearing a mask. Their words may sound kind, their smile may appear warm, but behind that smile may hide a shadow. They may not be showing you the full truth of their intentions. The owl comes not to fill you with fear, but to prepare you, to awaken your eyes so that you no longer take everything at face value. Think of the owl's haunting call in the night. That sound that cuts through silence is not just noise, it is a reminder to look deeper, to search beyond what is visible, to question what feels off, even when there is no proof yet. Have you ever felt a heaviness in your spirit, Libra? A feeling that something around you just doesn't align? As if the pieces don't quite fit together, even when everyone says they do? That unease is not your imagination. That is your inner wisdom trying to warn you. And when the owl shows itself, it is confirming that feeling. It tells you, trust yourself. Trust what your spirit is trying to tell you. The owl teaches that words can lie, but energy never does. When the energy of a situation feels twisted, when a person's presence unsettles your peace, the owl urges you to believe that feeling. Do not ignore it. Do not explain it away. This is the wisdom of your soul speaking, guiding you away from danger, guiding you toward truth. The owl's lesson is not about fear, it is about power. It is about awakening the sharpness of your inner vision. The owl says, wisdom is protection, silence is power. Sometimes the most powerful move is not to confront, but to quietly observe. To see without announcing that you see. To hold knowledge without rushing to speak. Libra, the owl comes as a sacred companion during times of uncertainty. When its presence enters your dreams or your days, listen carefully. It is showing you that not everyone deserves your trust. It is reminding you that behind beauty there can be deceit, and behind kindness there can be intention. But it is also showing you that you already have the wisdom to navigate through the shadows. The owl does not just see in the light of day. It sees clearly, even in the darkest night. That is the gift it wants to share with you. To walk with vision, to move with caution, to know that even in silence you are not blind. So when the owl calls to you, remember its message. Wisdom is protection, silence is power. And let that message guard your path as you move forward. The butterfly. A fragile warning. The butterfly is beauty in motion. It floats through the air as though it carries no weight, delicate, light, and graceful. Its colors catch the eye, its wings draw wonder, and its presence always feels magical. But Libra, when the butterfly enters your life as a sign, it carries more than just the message of transformation. It carries a fragile warning, one that you cannot ignore. For you, Libra, the butterfly speaks of distraction. It appears when your heart is being pulled toward things that shine brightly but may not last. Its gentle flight whispers to you, don't chase what only dazzles the eye. Sometimes, a person may walk into your life with a beauty that takes your breath away. Their smile, their charm, their energy may feel irresistible. Or perhaps an opportunity presents itself, promising quick rewards and fast joy. In the moment, it feels perfect. But the butterfly reminds you that what is perfect in the moment may not always endure. Like wings too delicate to withstand a storm, some things are not built to last. A relationship that feels enchanting at first, but fades once reality settles in. A promise spoken sweetly, but not meant to be kept. An offer that glitters but hides emptiness underneath. The butterfly warns you to look carefully, to guard your spirit, and to remember that not every sparkle belongs to gold. The butterfly does not come to make you fearful of beauty. Instead, it teaches you to separate what is fleeting from what is true. It tells you that true beauty is not found in surfaces but in roots, in the qualities that endure beyond time, beyond change, beyond circumstance. When the butterfly appears, it asks you to pause, to slow down, to not rush toward the sweetness that fades as quickly as it arrived. It invites you to look deeper, to see if what has entered your life has the strength to remain. Because what is meant for you will not fly away at the first wind. Libra, your soul longs for what is lasting, balance, stability, truth. The butterfly warns you not to let momentary attractions, whether in love, work, or life, pull you away from what is real. Do not let something fragile take the place of something eternal. The butterfly's message is clear. What glitters may fade, hold fast to what endures. Let its wings remind you that beauty can be both a gift and a distraction, and let its presence guide you to choose what remains when the glitter is gone. The snake, the unseen betrayal. The snake slithers silently, almost unseen. It does not announce its presence with loud noise. It moves quietly, patiently, watching, waiting. And when it enters your path, whether in a dream, in a vision, or in real life, it is not a random event. For Libra, the snake appears in moments where betrayal is near. The snake is a sacred warning. It tells you that not everyone who walks beside you carries love in their heart. Not every voice that praises you speaks truth. Some only walk near to learn your steps. Some smile while secretly hoping you stumble. This is the truth the snake reveals, that hidden jealousy, envy, or rivalry can exist even in the places you least expect. Libra, your heart often wants to believe the best in people. You want balance, peace, and fairness. But the snake teaches you that not all souls carry the same purity. Some carry shadows, some feel threatened by your light, some wish to taste your joy yet are angered that it belongs to you. But here is the mystery of the snake. It is not only danger, it is also transformation. The snake appears to awaken something inside you, to remind you that you are not weak, that betrayal cannot break you. Instead, it can build you. Its venom, though painful, teaches resilience. Its presence reminds you to shed the old skin of naivety, to let go of the habit of trusting too easily, giving too freely, or ignoring the whispers that warn you. Like the snake itself, you too must learn when to be silent, when to move carefully, when to protect what is sacred within you. This is not a call to live in fear, but a call to live in awareness. If the snake shows itself in your dreams, it is not just an image, it is a spiritual alarm. It tells you that something or someone may not be what they appear. If it crosses your vision in waking life, it is not simply a creature. It is the universe placing a shield in your path, saying, "Look closely, protect your heart." The snake whispers, "Do not ignore the whispers of your spirit. Do not overlook the signs." It warns you to be cautious of those who speak too sweetly yet move too strangely. It asks you to notice the words not spoken, the silences too heavy, the energy that makes your soul restless. But even in this warning, the snake offers you strength. For every time you encounter betrayal, you rise stronger. Every time someone's envy is revealed, you learn the value of discernment. Every time your trust is broken, you discover the wisdom of guarding your heart. Libra, the snake, is not only the sign of danger, it is also the symbol of renewal. Just as it sheds its skin and emerges new, so too are you invited to shed the illusions and walk forward with clearer vision. The snake's message is powerful and clear. Not all danger is destruction. Some danger is direction. It means that even what comes to harm you can guide you. Even betrayal can push you toward growth. Even the venom of others can awaken the healer within you. So do not fear the snake. Do not despise it. Instead, hear its warning. Respect its presence. Let it sharpen your spirit, teach you resilience, and lead you toward truth. The crow, the messenger of the unknown. The crow is feared by many, but misunderstood by most. Its black feathers, its sharp cry, and its presence in the shadows often make people uneasy. Some see it as a sign of bad luck, others as a dark omen. But Libra, the crow, is not a creature of doom. It is a messenger, carrying wisdom from the unseen realms. For you, Libra, the crow does not appear without purpose. When it crosses your path, in a dream, in your thoughts, or in your waking world, it comes as a sign that a cycle in your life is preparing to end. Something is reaching its natural conclusion. Something is closing so that something new can be born. The crow speaks to you with a clear warning: do not cling to what must die. This may be a relationship that no longer nourishes your spirit, a friendship that has run its course, or even a version of yourself that you have already outgrown. Sometimes we hold on because we fear the empty space that endings leave behind. But the crow reminds you that endings are not cruelty. They are release. They are freedom. The crow urges you to make peace with endings, to accept them as part of your soul's journey. It tells you that nothing in life is truly lost, only transformed. When something leaves your hands, it makes space for something greater to enter. When a door closes, it is not to lock you away, but to lead you toward the door that was always meant for you. Libra, your heart often longs for balance and harmony, so endings can feel like chaos to you. They can feel unfair, heavy, and painful. But the crow teaches you that endings are not punishment. They are preparation. Just as the night makes way for the dawn, just as the leaves must fall for new growth to bloom, so too must certain parts of your life come to a close before better things can rise. The crow's message is simple yet powerful. Grieve if you must, but do not resist the closing door. It is okay to feel sorrow when something ends. It is okay to cry, to let go slowly, to honor what once was. But the crow warns you not to resist, not to fight what life is naturally removing from your path. Because resistance will only bring more pain. Acceptance, however, will bring peace. The crow stands as a bridge between endings and beginnings. It is not here to frighten you, but to prepare you. It whispers that the chapter ending in your life is not the end of your story. It is only the turning of a page. So when the crow appears, remember this: what feels like loss today will become space for tomorrow's blessings. Trust the process. Trust the unseen. Trust that you are being guided. The dog, loyalty and deception. The dog is love, loyalty, and protection. It has long been seen as a faithful companion, a creature that walks beside us with trust and devotion. When we think of a dog, we often imagine unconditional love, eyes filled with warmth, a presence that never abandons. But Libra, when the dog appears to you as a spiritual sign, it carries with it both comfort and caution. For you, the dog is a reminder to look closely at the loyalty around you. It often warns you to discern between what is real and what is false. Because not every act of devotion is genuine. Not every companion is truly standing by your side for the right reasons. There may be someone in your world who seems devoted, but only when it benefits them. They show loyalty in public, but in private, their silence betrays you. They act like a friend in your presence, yet when your back is turned, their support disappears. This is the false loyalty the dog warns against. The kind that wears a mask, the kind that speaks but does not act. The dog reminds you, not every companion is a true protector. Some people will stay close, not because they love you, but because they gain something from being near. They may crave your light, your kindness, or your strength. Yet when it matters most, when storms rise and you need shelter, they step back. Their loyalty was only an appearance, not a reality. But Libra, the dog, does not only bring warning, it also brings clarity. It calls you to open your eyes to the difference between those who are with you for convenience and those who are with you for truth. It asks you to honor and cherish the rare souls who love you without conditions. The ones who do not leave when the road becomes hard, the ones who defend you when your name is not in the room, the ones who stay even when there is nothing to gain. True loyalty, the dog teaches, is not proven by words but by actions. It is seen not in what people say to your face, but in how they carry your name when you are not there. It is shown in sacrifice, in consistency, in standing beside you when others walk away. The dog's message is clear. Discernment is love. Loyalty is proven, not promised. To love wisely, you must discern. To trust deeply, you must test what is real. This is not to grow cold or suspicious, but to protect the sacredness of your heart. The presence of the dog as a sign is an invitation to separate the loyal from the false, to release those who wear masks, and to embrace the ones whose love stands firm. Because in this world, true loyalty is rare, and when you find it, it is more precious than gold. The cat, the silent guardian. The cat, mysterious and untamed, often moves in silence. It does not rush, it does not beg for attention. It observes, it chooses, and then it acts. For Libra souls, the cat appears as more than an animal. It comes as a warning, a reminder, and a guide. Its message is about boundaries. The cat shows itself when you are giving too much of yourself, when you pour out your energy to everyone around you and leave nothing for your own spirit. When your kindness becomes a door that others take advantage of. The cat appears in these moments to say, protect your independence. Not everyone deserves your spirit. Libra, your heart is generous. You often give without thinking twice because you want harmony. You want to heal, to help, to fix. But the cat teaches that your energy is sacred. It is not for everyone. Some people drain it without giving anything back. Some only take, and when they leave you empty. The cat warns you not to let yourself be emptied. Watch the way a cat lives. It walks away without apology. It guards its space, its time, its energy. It knows when to be present and when to disappear. Its lesson for you is clear. It is not cruel to guard your peace. It is divine. Protecting your soul is not selfishness, it is wisdom. When a cat appears in your life, whether crossing your path, entering your dreams, or suddenly showing up in unusual ways, it may be heaven's way of reminding you to step back from a draining situation. You are not called to fight every battle. You are not meant to answer every cry. Some fights are distractions, some cries are manipulations, and some people use your kindness to pull you into storms that were never yours to calm. The cat urges you to listen to your soul. When your spirit feels stripped, when you feel tired beyond reason, when you feel heavy even without clear cause, it is a sign that you have given too much. It is a call to withdraw, to walk away, even if others do not understand, to guard yourself the way the cat guards its own spirit. The cat does not need to roar to be strong. Its strength is in its silence. Its power is in its ability to walk away without fear. Its wisdom is in knowing that solitude is not weakness, it is strength. And this is the lesson it brings to you, Libra. The cat's message is clear. Withdraw when your soul feels stripped. Your silence is your shield. When you choose silence instead of reaction, you protect yourself. When you choose to walk away instead of explaining, you keep your peace. When you choose solitude instead of draining company, you keep your power. Libra, the cat is your silent guardian. It comes to remind you that your spirit is precious, that your peace is sacred, and that walking away is sometimes the most powerful act of love you can give to yourself. The raven, the final warning. The raven is the most serious of all signs. It does not visit lightly, and it does not appear without meaning. When the raven enters your world, Libra, it is never random. It does not fly into your path by chance, nor enter your dreams without purpose. Its presence is heavy, deliberate, and filled with meaning. The raven carries the weight of destiny. It comes to you as a final alarm, a messenger that something crucial is unfolding in your life. It is not a gentle whisper. It is not a soft nudge. It is a striking call from the heavens, warning you that you are standing at the edge of something that could alter your path forever. The raven tells you, do not ignore the patterns. Perhaps you have noticed repeated numbers, the same time on the clock each day, the same sequence appearing wherever you look. Perhaps you have been visited by recurring dreams, each one echoing the same theme, the same place, the same face. Perhaps familiar faces keep returning into your days, even when you thought they had no reason to appear again. Libra, these are not accidents. These are signals. The raven comes to confirm what your soul already knows, that heaven is speaking, and you are being called to pay attention. The raven is heaven's alarm. It does not come when life is smooth and simple, but when the balance of your journey is shifting. It arrives when you are about to make a choice, or when a choice is being made for you that will shape your story in powerful ways. The raven warns that you are standing at a turning point, a crossroad, a moment that will define where you go next. It calls you to listen, to slow down, to look closer, to see what is unfolding around you. It calls you to act wisely, not with haste or distraction. It tells you to weigh your steps, to measure your words, to choose carefully. And it tells you not to delay. For some doors will not remain open forever. Some chances will not return once missed. Unlike the crow that speaks of endings, the raven speaks of turning points. The crow tells you when something must be released. The raven, however, speaks of decisions, of awakenings, of choices that cannot be ignored. It appears to shake you from sleep, to stop you from drifting, to pull you back from the edge of blindness. The raven says, this is your call to awaken before it's too late. It does not come to scare you, but to shake you. To bring urgency where you may have grown comfortable. To bring clarity where you may have grown uncertain. To bring warning where you may have grown careless. Libra, when the raven enters your life, it is a holy interruption. It is heaven's way of saying, your destiny is unfolding now. Do not sleep through this moment. You are being asked to pay attention, to act with courage, to honor what you already feel stirring within you. The raven's message is sharp, direct, and unforgettable. Heed the signs, for your destiny is too important to sleep through. Do not brush away the signals. Do not dismiss the strange alignments. Do not ignore the dreams, the patterns, the visions, the faces, the voices that keep returning. They are guideposts. They are warnings. They are lights on your path, showing you the way forward. When the raven comes, it is not a small moment. It is a sacred one. And if you listen, if you act, if you respond, you will step into the path that was waiting for you all along, the 7 voices. Libra, these 7 animals are not random encounters. They do not cross your path by mistake. They do not appear in your dreams without purpose. Each one is a voice, a mirror, a guide, a sign carefully placed along your journey. They are living reflections of your soul, showing you truths you may not yet see. Each one came with a warning, not to harm you, but to protect you. The owl came to show you the shadows, to open your eyes when something is hidden. The butterfly appeared to remind you not to be fooled by beauty that fades too quickly. The snake warned you of betrayal, of envy, of the masks that people wear. The crow prepared you for endings, teaching you that letting go is not loss but freedom. The dog called you to discern loyalty, to recognize who truly stands with you and who only pretends. The cat came as a guardian of your peace, reminding you to protect your spirit from being drained. And finally, the raven, the most serious of all, arrived with destiny's final call, telling you not to ignore the signs, not to miss the turning point of your path. Libra, when you see these animals, remember, you are never alone. The universe is speaking through them. Heaven is reaching into your world to give you guidance, to shield you, to keep you awake and aware. These voices are not against you, they are for you. They are the proof that your journey is watched over, that your steps are not unseen. The universe has hidden signs all around you, waiting for your eyes to open. And now that you know their meanings, you can no longer walk blind. You have been given the gift of awareness. You have been given the strength of understanding. In the comments, write, "I hear the warning." Let the world know that your spirit is awake, that you are listening, that you are ready to follow the guidance laid before you. And if this message stirred something within you, stay connected here. Because your story, Libra, is not just written in the stars. It is spoken through the living world around you, through whispers in the night, through wings in the air, through signs that seem small but carry the voice of destiny. Subscribe so you never miss the next message meant for your soul, because each word you hear here is a step closer to the life you are always meant to live.